All right, let's talk romance, relationships, and all things that bother us about them. Katia, hello!
Hello, how are you guys?
Mate, we're good now. You're at Weekly Segment now. You're a bit of an expert. In fact, you're a lot of an expert. So, we just ask you a single question and we'll get your angle on it. Tell us, why don't guys listen?
Oh, you know, it's really not the guy's fault, I think.
Thank you. Talk to you next week, mate.
No, wait,
Hang on.
I get off that easily.
All right, then what?
You know what, I think the first step is you have to understand the differences between men and women when it actually comes to talking and why women talk so damn much in the first place. You know, talking for women actually releases the cuddling hormone or the stress reliever, oxytocin, which counteracts the, effects of cortisol. So what happens is when a girl's had a hard day, she'll talk and talk and talk, and if you're not listening, she'll find someone else to listen to, and if they're not going to listen, she'll talk to herself. It doesn't matter, But the difference is it actually doesn't work for guys because guys have less estrogen in their bloodstream. So they don't get the same effect. They would get that same oxytocin hit or feel-good hit by going for a run or punching it out or having sex or whatever it is. So that's the first thing to remember. So talking actually makes us feel pretty damn good, It makes us feel connected. It releases all these nice feelings. The second thing is, guys are pre-wired to problem solve. So let's face it, when a woman starts talking and she goes on and on, he starts feeling like he's got to solve something or he's got to offer some solution, or worse still, he might start to feel a bit nagged and think, what is this woman going on about? So there's that. Or he just might not be interested, let's face it. Talking about your whole shopping trip and your pair of beautiful shoes you saw is probably not going to turn a guy on. So.
Yeah, I've found a big difference in exactly what you're talking about. If I see someone out at the shops, I come home and I say to my wife, I saw Julie at the shops, and move on. When Karen sees Julie at the shops, she gets to tell me everything they said.
All the details, yeah.
Who cares?
Oh, gee.
Please.
How do you work out and I know Steve hates this word, but a compromise? If the guy's feeling nagged, doesn't want to know, and the woman has this hormonal need to talk, how do you meet in the middle?
Get a goldfish.
No. You know what? Maybe call your friends. No, seriously. If you feel the need and you've got to get it out, and of course we do because we're women and it's important to us. The best thing is don't start trying to chat to him during the sport. First thing. Second thing, because he's not going to listen to you. Men can't do talk and listen at the same time.
No, absolutely not.
Or watch something and listen. They can't because their speech centres and listening centres are, they don't actually have a specific speech centre in their brain, whereas women have two. So it's much easier for us to do two things at the same time, and we expect guys to be able to do it, and they can't. So don't try that. Secondly, give him a time frame. So say, look, I just want to chat. You don't need to give me a solution. It just makes me feel good. Can we just have 2 minutes, and that way he knows he doesn't have to solve anything. He knows after 2 minutes he can get back to whatever he was doing, and then you're just going to get it off your chest, and it's just about making you feel better.
That's good, a 2-minute limit.
In my experience, there's an added thing to what you were saying about don't talk to a guy when he's watching sport.
Yes.
Or his favourite show. From my experience, I feel it's a ploy on your girl's behalf to see whether we love you or are interested or not. And they just when you're right into underbelly, Karen will decide to start telling me what BJ had for lunch.
Oh, maybe it is.
And I reckon she's going, I wonder if he'll look away from underbelly to pay any attention to me here. And of course, it's like, there's an ad break coming up. Tell me about BJ's lunch then. Yeah. But I think it's an added ploy.
How much do you love us? Come on.
I know, and same with the football. I swear she doesn't talk to me for an hour. Just as they kick off, then all of a sudden it's, what are we doing on Saturday? What's it?
Because women don't understand. We could watch the TV show and talk to you at the same time, and we don't understand that you can't. To us, it's just simple. It's like, why can't you? We don't get it. That's why.
Well, maybe you've set a lot of people straight this morning. Work out the boundaries. Ad breaks and 2-minute limit.
Tops.
And not too much detail,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Do you girls try and rub it in as well? Because I know if I'm watching the sport and not giving Ali the time of day because I'm very interested, she will go out of her way because I'm not talking to her. She'll jump on the phone and start talking to one of her sisters louder than the TV, so then I can't hear it.
That's a good ploy, don't you think, to get your attention, though?
Yeah, no, I cop that one too.
I'm glad it's not just me.
When I'm on the phone to someone, I leave the room. I don't sit next to you.
Exactly. Oh, thank you so much. Miss Flirt, Katia there. Make sure you go out and get her book, How to Get the Man You Want and How to Get the Woman You Want. It's all in the one read, so it's sort of, guy can read it and then you can pass it over and the girl can read it. Happy house.
I think that 2 minutes is a bit long, though.
Oh, come on. That was your compromise from 20. You should be happy.
You can sell a car in 30 seconds.
Oh.
And, of course, Katia, you've got a website as well. Tell us what that is.
The website is www.howtogetthewoneyouwant.com.
Fantastic stuff. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.